Oh, that got it going. All right. What's up, everybody? I'm not one really for the Super Bowls or the sports. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just really not my thing. So I'm gonna build an antenna that I've been wanting to build. How's it going, everybody? Seems to be working okay. Yeah, this is more just a spur of the moment thing. I'm not going to any Super Bowl parties today. And so I figured I'd knock out a project I've been wanting to do that doesn't really require its own like standalone video. So I just said, well, why don't I just go ahead and turn the stream on and we'll do it that way, a little bit easier. So hey, how's it going, everybody? Appreciate you calling in or checking me out. If you didn't check me out yesterday, checking me out again today. Oh, Alan Cole always goes live at Super Bowl kickoff. Right on. Okay, so there also happens to be a event, VC Victoria, the VCQP, CQ party. Are you building a real antenna or just one in that game from yesterday? I'm building a real antenna, yes. Well, I'm going to try to anyway. We're limited supplies here. What was at Home Depot was kind of not what I wanted, so that was a bit upsetting. Try not to burn myself with hot glue, which I'm going to end up using in a second. Hey, we got Twitch on there too. Excellent. Everybody's live now. We can see y'all. Thank you. All right. Rational routines. Hey, Josh, is it possible for me to send you a photo of a repeater and ask you some questions? Yeah, send it to me over on Discord. Give me a Discord message. I guess I'll follow along and have a bit of beer though. Let me get some this IPA action. Do like the natives do. Also, while I'm over there, let me grab some PVC pipe. Okay. All right, so let's flip her over here and I'll show you what we're working with. So basically, oh, this is the wrong glass. That probably was too much head, but oh well. Okay, so we've got basically a dipole receiving antenna, and ideally, this is too small. It's 3D printed body, and what this will allow us to do is basically receive overhead NOAA satellites and be able to port them, basically get the audio into the computer, and then I can see the images that they have on the downlink of the satellite, which is pretty cool. So I've been wanting to build one of these for a really long time, so I printed this up. I've got a couple of pieces here that go together. In fact, let's just do the hot glue stuff now so I can be done with it and on with my way and turn this thing off. This is a quick antenna. Normally you wouldn't want to use hot glue, but for this, no big deal. Let's go ahead and turn that radio off too. Turn it down. Okay. We're done with the hot glue now. Hi from N6KV in the cold weather up in the far north of CA near Mount Shasta. Right on. On Twitch, Blue Sasquatch Productions asks, "Hey Josh, what's the best band to get into outside VHF, UHF4, and Noob? 20 meters or 40 meters? 20 meters is going to be a daytime band, though. It's going to die out on you. 40 meters is going to work okay during the day, but better at night. That would be my call. That would be what I'd say to do. I've also got another shot here we can use for camera. Let's go to the wide shot. What's up, everybody? The link is not in the description, because if you go to one of my other videos, there is, or you can email me, hoshnasi@gmail.com. One of my other videos has the links to the Patreon. I'm sorry, Discord. That's the best way to find me. I'm listening for the kids because my wife had to go to work, issues at work, so she had to take care of. But I'm still gonna stream. I thought to myself. Yeah, only the admins can post the link. There you go. There's an admin. Oh, Alzy's gonna get all the new people now. That was the wrong bit. Oh, that'll work. Well, the problem is if you let one link in, anybody can post a link, and then you could have who knows what people posting what at any time, which could be bad. So ideally, the way this whole thing's supposed to be built out, which I don't have the right equipment for it, you're supposed to use a 3/8 inch copper plumbing, and then just have it stick out a little bit, so just in here, and then have it stick out a little bit. I can get that closer here. Have it stick out a little bit through the hole, and then you have another rod that goes in there. So it's like a portable dipole. You can take the legs off of it and plug it in. This is just for receiving, right? It's not for actually transmitting. Problem is the Home Depot doesn't have anything I needed. So the best thing I could come up with was this refrigerator copper plumbing. So I don't know what to expect. It could be a bad situation. I don't know yet. We're gonna try it though and see. Okay, Rational Routines. Just email me, man. Just go ahead and email me then. hoshnasi@gmail.com. Go ahead and silence that too. Oh, and of course somebody's at the door. God. Be right back. Okay, that was somebody at the door. My wife ordered something. Yeah, I'm a big fan of that 12-volt Milwaukee set. Those things are nice. So what I'm doing right now is I'm going to need to connect the one leg of the dipole to the chassis, the outer ground line on the coax. So that's what that's for here. Then I'm just kind of going to make it work. None of this is ideal, like I said. There's a better way to do it, but Home Depot didn't have the stuff I need. Is this screw? No, the screw's like stripped too. What the heck? That's what you get for using parts bin screws. Connor texted me. Oh yeah, thank you, Don. Appreciate you guys giving me the thumbs up on this one. If you're enjoying Super Bowl, have fun. Have fun with your Super Bowl. Alright, so we got that out of the way. So now all I'll have to do is solder a bit of line to the copper that's going to be connected here. I may just run a long piece around like that. Alright, so let's talk about this copper. This is altogether disappointing. Like I said, ideally, we would go ahead and use something like an outer tube with an inner tube that has an outer diameter that fit flush with the inner diameter of the outer tube, but we don't have that. So I'm using this soft, pliable copper plumbing, which is not ideal because now it's going to have to remain in its dipole configuration until I can find something else. But I need it for next weekend, so I have to get this thing done. So here's what we're going to use. We're going to straighten this guy out as much as we can. And, oh boy, I forgot a very important tool. Where is my very important tool? Uh-oh. Because I don't want to smash this flat, we're going to need to use a proper cutter. Oh yeah, and for anybody, this is a thing. I put a pipe fitting set together that I have extra pieces, because you're always going to have extra things you need for pipe fitting. Well, apparently I have 2 of these. So, okay. Probably a larger diameter. I had a dish to receive a NOAA sat for radio station. It sucked. They didn't give us all the info. Yeah. Oh, this thing's dirty. Oh, and this is a East Coast IPA. You can tell it's East Coast because it's clear. Not hazy at all. All right. So we need, what was my measurement? About 23 inches. And then we will, yeah, I'm going to cut it to 23 inches, and then we will kind of walk it in by snipping pieces off of it. The problem with this stuff is, as you're seeing, I'm just able to kind of tweak it into place, and it's good. That's not good for an antenna like this, because now you're going to have problems if you ever bump it. Now 23 inches right there. And again, we don't have to be super precise because we're just going to snip it with, we're going to check it for resonance, and then we're just going to cut it if we need to cut it back. again, I'm using this type of cutter because this stuff's so soft. I don't want to damage it and like crimp it, if you will, smash it over, because they've got these little blue beads. This stuff is so... See, another thing I didn't factor in, which we may see when it comes to actually making this, measuring it, is how's it gonna look on the SWR with a composition of metal like that? Here, I'll move the mic a bit. That might help. Oh, hey Dom, great. How do you harden it? These soft ones. Does it harden? It just hardens over time, right? Because it's copper. I'm trying to do this gingerly so it doesn't. Nah, I'm not gonna use an antenna modeler. I've got the plans online. Say hello to Ireland. It will work harden, but you need to heat it up, torch it, then quench it. Oh, I'm not going to do that. Hey, it's Ah, there we go. I don't know if you saw the last video, the last stream, I hope I got the name right / better. So that doesn't look too bad. Looks pretty good, actually. All right, let's do another one. Double cross dipole. Did I say that? No, this is like a V dipole. Isn't it like a double cross dipole, like a what do they call it? Turnstile dipole. I believe that might qualify as a double cross. Okay, get it roughly into shape here. Let's take a measurement just to be sure. Wow, these things reek. Wow. They have a different smell, these Pro Sharpies. Didn't expect that. Oh, that one cut a little too easy. Yeah, that's what I didn't want. There we go. No, not bad. Alright, so if we did this correctly, let's see. Yeah, so you get a nice little tip on the end there. Alright. So hopefully these won't require a lot of extra work. This one's actually a little bit too long on the end. But so basically, because this thing has a, you know, 1/4 of an inch before the blade bites, you almost want to make them a little too long that you have to bring them into tune. So then you don't have to, you have enough material to take out. But here's what it looks like. So that slides in and sockets. Let's get it in the light, just like that. And this other one should do the same, which it does, no problem. So there's your dipole. So I'm going to bring back the hot glue, actually. Hot glue, the hot snot. I need a new hot glue gun. This one dribbles. And that pisses me off so bad. New ham in need. I have an MFJ Deluxe Versa tuner with a dummy load. My question is where I plug my PL259 into. Would it be the two female coax connections, or is it the female transmitter? So the coax connection to the transmitter is your radio. Your transmitter is your radio. So that would be your coax to the tuner, and then your A and B. Your A and B are your antennas. Your A and B antenna. So I hope that makes sense. That's right. Stick to the amateur radio Sharpies. Actually, the pro ones, they smell good. They smell better than regular Sharpies. And by good, I don't mean like, yeah, man, I'm getting buzzed over here. Like, it just smells good. All right, how thick is this? I could probably use a couple of these. Let's turn on the soldering station. We'll need that here in a bit. How do you trim and tune the antenna? So there's two ends of these, right, on this dipole. So you trim it by just snipping pieces of the end off. Remember, it's a lot easier to take material off than it is to put material back on. So you generally want to make the antenna a little longer than usual when you're making your own antennas. And then go ahead and what's going on here? Go in the hole. No, this is not working. That's fine. We'll just use a little blob to hold it in place. And of the magic of PLA for 3D prints, it's just going to melt it a little bit. Much like a lot of other things, the pros are nowhere near as fun as the amateurs. Okay, next one. Actually, I'm going to solder it in place first, and then we'll go ahead and. So I need about that much wire. Is that right? Yeah, it should be fine. I'm going to solder one of the legs together first, and then I'll add the other one. Yeah, so Alzy's got the right idea, HR reflex. Basically, like, it's always good to stick to the plans, you know, as written. Ow, damn. But sometimes you don't need to. Like, it's going to work. You just have to play with it a little bit. If length is the question, then just add some more length until you got it. Ooh. I don't know. I have new elect ones and I can barely see it. So you got me on GOES. I'm not sure exactly what that is. GOES as in, you're not talking about geosynchronous satellites, are you? All right, let's pre-tin this. I should have probably pre-tinned that beforehand. I got that Hako soldering iron out, and the kids are killing each other. Trying really carefully not to touch the PLA with the soldering iron. That will end the day. Oh, geocentric sat. So yeah, that you got to be a lot more specific. Okay. So now I'm going to snake this guy right over the top. Like that. Still any glue in this? Oh, good. There's enough heat. Hot glue is going to be on my helping hands. No. Do your job. No, that's not going to be my helping hands. That was not what I wanted. Okay. All right. So this guy is going to be a little trickier. Sorry for getting my head in the way. I don't have a good good helping hands here. Yeah, so that's a bit of a problem. Put pressure here. Yeah, we're good. So I got to heat the copper up enough that it will hold. But I don't want to overheat it because it'll melt the PLA. Okay, there we go. We have made a connection. Not a great connection, but a connection nonetheless. So that will work. And you can hear my son yelling in the background. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. FL Pete, perhaps put a small hole in the end of the copper pipe to put the wire through, then solder the whole wire. Yeah. Yeah. Let's do that. We'll do that with the other one. Ooh. Well, the pipe's warm, so we did get enough heat transfer. So I'll put the hole right here. Okay. And now back to the drill. But we need to really go slow. really go slow. That should be okay. Now it's walking a little bit. Now it's soft enough I could just push right into it. Okay. Now it's time to embiggen it. Thank you. I don't have a deburr. When I'm deburring with my pliers. So now we got to get the. Let's see. Let's cut this guy down a little bit. Let's do it a different way. And the copper won't fit in the center section if you tin it first. But, thanks. The copper, the outer PLA here is like tight against the copper plumbing. So you can't just feed it in with tin on it. And no, it's not too much work if if you're gonna do it, try to do it right. I say that as I didn't deburr the insides, but you get what I mean. You get what I mean. What happened to this screw? What happened to you? No, you're fine. All right. Now we're just bury this thing in solder.
I sit on the seat.
Yeah, you're gonna sit on the seat?
Mm-hmm. Can I hold Rick?
No.
Oh. Okay, I think I have my gymnastic clothes on.
Okay, you're gonna go practice gymnastics?
No.
No?
No, I just put on my gymnastic clothes by myself.
Okay. All right, buddy, go inside for a little bit, okay?
Why?
Because I'm doing a live stream right now.
I'll be quiet.
When has that ever happened? It's not the first time you were quiet. All right, so that's that. Oh, you're on the video. Look. I forgot I have this camera on. So what's the purpose of the little tiny antenna on repeater and then big long antenna on same tower? I don't know. You'd have to send me a. You'd have to send me a picture of it. Okay, so we've got PVC. This is not gonna work. Ugh. What dimensions was this thing built on? This is the wrong PVC too.
The man's doing what I just did.
What?
Man's doing what I just did.
The man?
No, this guy's doing what
That guy?
No.
That guy's you.
And you.
That guy is you, man.
You're doing what I just did.
What do you mean? You're doing it. It's on the video.
No.
Dunworks says, we are big fans over here in Ireland. Would you come to visit? Yeah, I'm eventually going to get to Ireland. My half my family is Irish. So, probably... Where did that... What just happened? That was weird. Let's try something. No. Wrong camera. It's this one. Okay, that's not acceptable. That's not going to work. The weight of this thing is so heavy. It's so forward heavy that it wants to tilt this way. Not sure what schematic you're following, but from my experience, I heavily suggest a reflector under the antenna. Okay.
Get me up here.
No.
Get me up here. Get me up here.
What do we mount this on? Okay, go inside now. Go inside. You're too loud. You're distracting me. Come on. Go. You had fun. Bye. Don't close the door. Leave it open. Mommy's not home right now. Oh. Mommy is home right now. Excellent. Get the kids out of here. Yep. I'm trying to find something that I can build the antenna off of. That's my trick right now because that's grand. Oh. I appreciate the offer for me to stay at your place. I would likely just get a hotel if I end up in Ireland. No offense to you. I had a bunch of people offer for me to come and stay with them when I did all those mukbang videos to just go move to the Philippines. Yeah, now I got to deal with Kappa. All right, so I'm trying to think to myself, what do I mount this on for doing the measurements? Because the PVC pipe, standard PVC pipe, is too narrow, and the 1/2 inch is too wide, which is a little weird. That was what the print was based off of. So we've got some kind of mix up on that. I need So I need to think about that. How am I going to make this mount? Yeah. Heat gun and PVC. That's not a bad idea. Yeah, tactical glue gun, man. I'm trying to think about that right now while I'm waiting for this to heat up. So that's why I'm not doing anything. Red pattern gets a bit narrow. Interesting. So Derek SP, another V about 50 centimeter under the dipole. That's interesting. Okay. I mean, it's worth the shot. Once I figure out how to do this, there we go. Just trying to make it so it doesn't slide out because it's moving a bit. And whatever, if I have to make another one, that's fine. I don't care. It just needs to work. Hose clamp. No, because it's not slotted. You'll just end up blowing out the... let me show you. You'll just end up blowing out this guy. That's the mount hole. I need something that will fit that mount hole. What would be good for that? Check my extra stuff over here. I could, I mean, I don't want to, Any of your PVC joints in the box? PVC joints, That's not a bad idea. Hold on. Ah, it's just too big. Same problem. But that was a good idea. It's just too big. That would have been nice, though, if that worked. Very frustrating. This is supposed to be a 3D print. 10-foot fence top rail. This is not a permanent setup, guys. Gotta wonder if that blue glue gun is rugged. Rugged glue guns makes it. It's gonna make it hard to tune this thing if I don't have the right diameter pole. Duct tape, yeah. It's gonna need a lot of duct tape though to go up to the right diameter. Close the door. Close the door. Close the door, please. Slit the ring insert and re-glue it. No. Those are all good ideas. No, it's too. This is the mount piece is too wide of a diameter. So, if anything, you'd have to reduce, taper down something, or build something up. The 1/4-inch PVC pipe has a lot of room. That would be a lot of layers of duct tape. Heat the small piece with a heat gun, shrink, and force it into place. I'd likely damage the mount. So I could melt the PLA, but then that would ruin the print. It would lose its structure. I'm wondering if I could heat the PVC pipe or notch the PVC pipe, and then heat it and kind of force it in like that. It's too big. Just cut a slit straight into the PVC pipe like an axe handle. Unfortunately, yeah, that's probably the way to go. Maybe just 3 print an adapter, yeah. Slice a small piece lengthwise so it'll shrink it down. Glue in the smaller PVC. Nah. If you use a heat gun, heat the PVC and expand the end. Dawn. We're off by a lot, though. I don't know if you can see that. That's a, oops, sorry. That's a pretty big offset. It would be easier to shrink to cut the PVC and go down to it than to try and stretch this guy out, is my guess. Duct tape is kind of a bad option, though, because since they're going to fit together, and since this is heavy on the dipole side of it, it's going to, like, tilt down. Would a PVC coupler fit over the PVC on the outside while fitting inside the wheel? Yeah, no, the brim's not the right diameter either. I got one more thing I can try. I don't know, let me grab it. Oh, well, there's this. This might... Ha ha ha! Okay. I was thinking outside the box. I went with the outer diameter. Let's see how it stands. Not great. This I can plus up, though, with the rubber band. Okay. No, that's not good. Nope. Too much. We're really close. So now we get out the gaffer's tape. I'll figure out a better solution for it after I get it tuned. Actually, I probably won't, because this just needs to be used for the collab that I'm doing. If I like the results of it, I'll make a better one. My beer is empty. This is a 2-beer problem. 2-beer antenna. Getting warmer. Getting warmer. One more of these ought to do it. Oh, set screw's not a bad idea. That is a good idea. Yeah, I like that. That'll give me the kind of vertical support I need. All right. We got it. We're good. Good enough to tune. All right, so next step. How much of this can you see? Not enough. All right, so we've got the dipole here. And remember, we're just tuning it today. So it's too big for my clamp. I need another proper C-clamp. Where'd my C-clamps go? Where did my C-clamps go? What the heck? Somebody... I used to have a bunch of C-clamps up there. Let's drop the call-in box. Oh yeah, more beer first. Where is it? Man, what did I do with my clamps? Did I do it or did I let somebody borrow something? Alright, you stay there. Don't move. Don't move. Oh, wait, I think I know where they're at. I'll be right back. Not the right tool for the job, but it's the tool I'm going to use. That's not going to work, though, is it? Proximity to metal is not satisfying. I'm not happy about that. And also my glue that I used on this is starting to explain the beer tap. It's a mini beer keg thing. It's right here. And little mini beer kegs go in it. Works pretty well. My wife got me a subscription to it, so. Shot a screw through the... Yeah, no. It's fine right now. It's fine right now! I'm just trying to tune this thing. I can figure out better mounts for it and all that stuff later. We just gotta tune this sucker. And this coax going to put some weight on it, so that'll balance it out a little bit. So let's first get this going. We'll check it, but our first round may be a little not up to snuff because we got a couple of things going on. We got some metal too close by. So we may have to take a couple runs at this. Scan SWR. Scan SWR. 0. We want 2 meter. We want 137. Right? Is it 137? I think it is. Get out of here. Okay, well, let's just scan it and we'll see where it's at. 2 to 1. Oh, wow, it's right. The dip's right there, but I think that's because there's metal by it. Let's see. Do you also plan to receive Meteor M, N2, or just NOAA? Stone Wallace. If you ever get lost in the woods, start building an antenna. Hams will come out of nowhere to help you. That's right. To tell you what happened there. That's interesting. It's like they bonded the sheet together. The roll. Huh. Oh, packet. My packet radio's gone off. Somebody's doing something. Let's take a wider scan of this and see. So it's 4. Wow, we're already in the dip. We're already there. That's not great though. That's 2.5 to 1. But let me move this off. Dom says he's never got this to work for NOAA sats. Oh man. Well, we could be in trouble. Alzy said he does it with his rabbit ears. Okay, I've moved it. I'm going to move myself. Let's scan again. Oh, no. Oh, nobody. Nobody. No. No. Stop it. Ah, okay. So it looks like I'm going to move this around a little bit. I've got so much electronics here that well, Derek, that's what I'm banking on, buddy. Oh, I don't even know. Okay, yeah, I like that idea. I'm gonna walk outside really quick. Thanks, everybody. Let's hang on, and I'll do a scan, and I'll come back in. We're gonna hold it in the air, not destroy it while walking outside. I'm gonna leave you with the memes for a second, so you can enjoy memes while I'm gone. Or yeah, something like that. Here we go. Be right back. All right. Yeah, the first numbers were. Well, let me get this over here. The first numbers were actually accurate, so. Okay. So here's what you're looking at on the 4,000 kilohertz sweep. It's flat. It goes up. It comes up, comes down, and heads back up. So 3.7 is right about where we're at. Hey, right on. All right. Oh, now I can sit down. I didn't figure I'd play the theme song because I didn't know how long I was going to be out there, and I didn't know. I didn't want to mess with that. All right, let's. Whoa. All right, now I can see better. Yep. Well, we got that going, so that was exactly what I wanted to do, and it took about an hour. So, no Super Bowl Carol. Oh, Carol, hey. I just realized that was who was sending the message. He took the antenna. Yeah, so a few more chunks of copper and we could make a signal corps flag. Right on. Let's see. What else do we want to talk about? That's pretty much all I had. How long have I been streaming? About an hour? I bet. Oh, yeah, just over an hour. And we had a little bit of a lull in that, so that's pretty good. Hello from the UK, Mike Smith. Thanks for watching. Appreciate that. Let's see. Raspberry Pi passes the record and decode the images, built images, library sync. Blah, 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 blah. So the story behind the antenna is I got my new 3D printer. I've had it for a couple of months now, and there'll be a video coming out on it. Don't worry. I just bumped everything. And I wanted to print something, and that had been on my list for a long time. And so the first filament that I kind of messed with was PLA. My ABS game is on point now, though. So I'll end up remaking a lot of stuff in ABS. In fact, I'll show you my most recent prints. I have a lot of projects going on that are all going to turn into videos. Oh, that's why. Boop, 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 boop. This is a two-party thing. I need a video and a camera. I printed these brackets and oop. Go to the overhead. These brackets for my ham shack area. I'm going to put a small shelf together, maybe about this big, not too deep. And I'm going to put my packet station on there, which is running off a Raspberry Pi. So that's going to be a lot of fun. That's going to happen this month. Well, hopefully it's all going to happen this month. The problem is my collabs that are coming up are like pretty awesome, but I have had to do a lot of work. I'm kind of I'll just tell you what it is. I've been asked to be on a TV show, and I'm being brought in as a radio expert would be like the easiest way, but I'm not really treating it that way. Basically, I'm being brought in to do demonstrations with radio and to prove or disprove some like urban legend type stuff. So, yeah, that is what I will be doing. And that is what the that's what the big announcement is. I'm not going to tell you anything more other than that, other than it is a TV show, and we'll be shooting most of it soon. So for those of you that waited, now you know. All right. Catching up on the comments here. I live in Southern California. I got a Fusion Creator Pro. What did I get? I keep forgetting. Fusion Pro. FlashForge. That's it. FlashForge Creator Pro. It's a cheaper, older one. Let's see. I will be hopefully doing more with Modern Rogue. I was just emailing them. Oh, Roberto Ellison thinks he knows. Thinks he knows what it is. If you did, that'd be interesting. I haven't told anybody. The only body who knows is my wife. Urban Legend Testers. No. In search of the QRM episode. Yeah, that's pretty accurate to what I've been up to lately, that's for sure. So that came out okay. Show I mention it. Should I mention it? I don't know. If you knew, that would be really wild. I'd be curious how you knew, but probably not. Probably not. Don't mention it. Send me a message and tell me what you think it is, and I'll tell you if you're right or wrong. But yeah, I'm excited for it. Should be fun. Let's see. Alone, MCOM battles. I am doing a YouTube collab with another channel whose, I guess their podcast is really popular and their YouTube channel is taken off. So that should be fun. They're more in the gun community, though. No. The capital letters is what's concerning me, that you probably know what it is. I like I said, send me a message. Send me a Discord message. If you're on Discord, send me a Discord message, like right now, and I'll read it and see if it is what it is, and if it is, don't. Yo, dog, I hear that you like radios. Yeah, that's the show. I will likely be using my SDR Play. That is the plan as of today. Something is making noise in the background. It was my 7300. All right, I think that'll about wrap it up. I think some of the questions are dying off a little bit. Jason, what's up? Well, I hope everybody had a, for some reason, I can't get you on Discord. On Ham Radio Crash Course? Dawn, yes. It will be aired across the nation. It will be on a television station. I made a QFH antenna for 137 back 15 years ago. FT817, yeah. And WXTOIMG on PC. Yeah, I've got to run that. And I got to figure that part out next. The first part was just building the antenna. Got that sorted out. I can do the rest from just sitting on my couch now with the SDR Play. I'm pretty sure that you can so one of the reasons I didn't mention, I should have spent more time mentioning that on the review of the RSPDX, but the SDR Play software is really, really strong. Like, they have really, really good software, and the users community that uses it has lots of guides out there in doing whatever it is you want to do with it. If you want to connect, downlink NOAA satellites, stuff like that. I haven't looked at it yet, but I'm assuming it's all going to be there for me, as it usually is whenever a project takes me to the SDR Play, that I can just usually get it up and running, and I'm good. So I'm excited for that. We'll be able to see it after the year. Yes. So once I get confirmation on all that fun stuff on when I can tell you more, I will tell you more. Josh, 3D print a bushing to adapt the PVC to the center section. Yeah. So the more I'm thinking about it, the more I'm beginning to believe that it was designed to go into a waste tube like that, or a drain tube. I'm looking at it and I'm like, yeah, that seems like how it was supposed to be designed. So probably just needs like a set screw just to like hold it down. So I'll be doing that. That's a good idea for sure. I'll probably put 3 in just with some like self-tapping screws, and that would be it. That'll all I'll have to do, and that should be really good to go. There is a lot of weight though still on the actual mount bracket. So it's a mount bracket that's glued to the unit that has the antenna on it, and I'm a little not happy about that. So For everybody that's saying Last Man Standing, I'm going to be activating the radio station, but no, I'm not going to be on the television show. That is not the show we're talking about. All right. If that was what you were thinking, Roberto, no, that is not it. I will be on the set. I'll be activating FT8 Fox and Hound mode, but I will not be on the show as proper. Okay. All right. Well, I think that'll do it. I had fun not watching the Super Bowl and building an antenna. So I'm gonna keep going on some other projects I gotta do. So I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching. Comment below. I don't know if I'll even leave this video up. We'll see tomorrow if anybody's interested in it. Maybe I'll snip out some of those portions where I walked away. Ah, okay, Roberto. No, yeah, no. If I was gonna be on Last Man Standing, I'd probably mention that earlier. This one is a lot of work to get. I did a lot. Yeah, I did a lot of research, more research than I've had to do in a while. So that's kind of why the videos have been. I'm still doing like 2 a week, but the projects that are on my bench, I haven't been able to blow through all that content. So hopefully after this month, we should be ready to go. Oh, so this is like just the first half. So yeah, you can go watch Shakira or whoever it is on the halftime now. Thanks. All right, take it easy, everybody. I'll talk to you.